So I'm currently sitting in Ginger, and you'll see that I have the VANTRUE dash cam. There's a link in the prescription from when I first got it, and you can go and watch that. It's an excellent dash cam, front and back. You can see there are two cables there, one for power, one for the rear camera, which is wired up. This was the very dash cam that was in the 2000 Camry that was totaled by an inconsiderate fuck who can't obey the rules of the road. But anyway, this camera survived. The car didn't, the whiff did, and the camera did. The problem was the windshield was shattered, and the mount for it is one of those adhesive stick-on kinds, so I contacted VANTRUE, and indeed, they were more than happy to send me a replacement. So it turns out the whiff wanted to go see her mother for her birthday in Connecticut, and she takes a train there. I said, you know, if you're going to be going to Connecticut a lot, because she goes, you know, I don't know, once a month or something like that, I said, I don't want you driving there anymore. Not that you're causing a problem, but now that I don't have a spare car, if something were to happen on the road and this car is destroyed, then we got a really big problem. Car prices today being what they shouldn't be. Anyway, so the whiff makes me drive her to the train station. So she's sitting in the passenger seat here, and you can clearly see the screen on the dash cam. And she points to it and she says, it's yellow. Huh? What do you mean? Comes on. And that's what you get. It's just too hard for the camera to make it out, but that's the setup screen, like choose English, set your date and time, stuff like that. There's just not enough contrast here, too much of a contrast difference between the sky and that. And if I hit OK, it accepts it. It asks for the date and time, which is set correctly. So I can select all of that, and now if I hit the M button to go back, it goes back there, which is okay. M again, nothing. I don't want to change the language. That button doesn't do anything. So that's it. You get a picture for just a split second, and then it goes to this screen and will not continue. Well, that's a problem. This dash cam survived the accident just fine, but now, because it's Octember, it fucking fails? There is a power button. Okay, that just turns the screen on and off. If I hold it, it says goodbye, and it shuts off. Press and hold again. It turns on. And we get back to that same menu. So some of you might be saying, well, the micro SD card. Well, I'll spare you the trouble. I've already taken that out. And again, it gives the exact same thing. So there's one last course of action. There is a reset hole. So I'm going to poke that and see if that resolves the problem. Oh, well, that was luck. Somehow, it is now working after poking the reset button. I'm very happy about that. There would have been another resolution either way. Let me see if I can just sneak that back there and line it up on the mount. That's about the best picture I can get. You're seeing what it's seeing plus an inlay in the upper right of what it's seeing in reverse. So that seems to be operating properly. Now, if I can hold the camera still enough, we'll kill power. Turn it back on. Oh good, that's been resolved. So once again, there was no real reason why this dash cam just took a shit except for the fact that it's Octember. There was absolutely nothing wrong with it. It was operating just fine since XJO81X and I installed, I can't talk today, since XJO81X and I installed it in here, It's been working fine, and then she alerted me to that. You don't see it in the driver's seat, which is why I leave the screen on, so if you need to see it, you could peer around the mirror. But other than that, that's been resolved. And there is the rear camera mounted there. So that made for a nice clean installation without any problem. One odd thing this camera has on the back of it facing us that you can't see because it's daylight out is there's two little red lights in there. I don't know if the camera can possibly even get a shot. Right in there, you can just see the two red lights. That's pretty bright at nighttime. So it is a little weird when I was driving it, because in that morning when I took her to the train station, I was seeing those red lights in the rearview mirror, but she doesn't seem to have any problem with it, so I'll leave it. Otherwise, a piece of black electrical tape will take care of that, no problem. And one last thing I just wanted to mention, when I took her to the train station, it was 5:30 in the morning or so, typically about the time she leaves for work. On the main road that was there was a serious car accident with two completely destroyed cars. No idea what caused it, how it happened, or what, but it was exactly what the whiff dealt with. 5:30 in the morning, guy just plowed the fuck into her and destroyed the other car, and that was the end of it. It really is a jungle out there. You have to be so careful now that a green light doesn't even mean go anymore. It means proceed with absolute caution, because you never know when a dick is coming the other way who's going to just plow into you and possibly even kill you. Be careful out there. Watch how you drive, and be careful about other people driving. Remember that if you're going to drive like an asshole, that you should drive like your life depends on it, because it does. Anyway, I'm glad this Octember fail has been resolved. Thank you very kindly for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.